What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be playing around with a title called Realms of Madness. This is a game from the developer of Open the Gates, which was a very pleasing little RTS in the style of Stronghold, where you had to fight against enemies on a 2D map and vanquish them before they wiped out your castle. Realms of Madness seems to be a continuation of the ideas that the developer was playing around with in his first game, and he offered to give the Nerd Castle a first look at his demo, which should be coming out in about a week or two. So today we're going to take a look at it for about 30 minutes. We're going to see if we have a good time with it. You can find a link to the game down below. The demo's not available yet, but it will be in the next week or two. And then from there, you can also find other links to other Nerd Castle sundries and things that you can interact with and like click on and stuff like that. And I know how much you people on the internet love clicking. So let's start our game off and see if we can have a good time with this game. Welcome, Brave Knight. Build your castle on the left, destroy the enemies on the right. Build farms to gather food for your people and recruit units to fend off attacks. Upgrade your structures to increase their utility and raise taxes in the treasury to collect gold. Keep your citizens' morale high, for their loyalty will lead you to victory. So here we are. We've got our little tiny castle over here, and then we've got the enemy's stupid doo-doo castle, their dog water castle over there. And we are gonna bulldoze the face off of it. But for the moment, we actually just need to get some housing and stuff all nice and set up so that we can have more peasants. Along the bottom bar, you can see right here, there are all kinds of various sundries that we're going to be supplying our people with. Everything from morale to population to food, things of that nature. Those are all going to be integral to us being successful as we move forward into the game. I will put a lumber chopper right on over here. That's going to use up 2 of my citizens. They're going to start gathering from trees over on this side, though. And honestly, I would probably recommend that we have multiple lumber camps doing their thing. There we go. We'll put one up there as well, so that we have like a full 4 citizens running around gathering wood, because we don't want that to turn into like a bottleneck as we go further on into the game.
Cosmica, the birthplace of all living things, both good and ill, now cast into chaos. The enemy has constructed their fortress on the right. It shall be your task to destroy it until nothing remains. You shall build your castle on the left. Expand its economy, and produce an army powerful enough to destroy the enemy. But be careful, the enemy is sure to launch attacks on our settlement, which is what the walls are for. Good luck, sire.
I always like how this developer heavily invokes sort of the tropes and ideas from Stronghold, where you've got advisors standing around being like, "The wolf is coming, my lord. What shall we do?" You know, "You are running low on gold, my lord." So we'll get some new things set up now. We've got 500 wood inside the tank. The next thing we're gonna need are some quarries. And now that the quarry is down, I need a little bit more wood so that I can put in a secondary house, but that should have us generating both wood and stone, I think, both of which are going to be really, really necessary for any type of medieval building. We need to get some wells built, because things just spontaneously catch fire in this game. I don't know why we're building all of our houses out of like match heads, nitroglycerin, and gunpowder, but things like to burn down in this game, and having wells around is going to stop us from wasting resources on things that we would rather not be wasting.
Go hungry, sire.
Okay, we're apparently not producing enough food either. I don't have like a sum total. I would like to see a number on each of these that tells you like net how much it's going down per minute, so that you can plan for the future accordingly. But we do have access to farms, so we can put in a farm right there, and that should for a little while at least give us access to bread. As it looks right now, it looks like we've got wheat. Oh, and message.
Our food stocks are rising, sire.
Chevalier. I am Étoile Fleur, sovereign of Aden Cosmica, garden of the heavens. Here, I am the sun that scorches, the river that drowns, and the thorns that prick deep. And you? You are but prey, caught in Nimora's embrace like all the others who dared to intrude. Tell me, what hope does a petit insect have against the primal force of nature herself?
Well, I mean, we've invented fire, and it seems like most things in nature can be lit on fire. And also, I find that human beings really like setting stuff on fire. So I would keep that in mind before all of the taunting and all of sort of like the turning up your nose at us. I feel like we can make this thing happen just based on what we have equipped already. I love that background right there with the parallax. That looks really, really nice. Oh, it's chickens, dude. What do we do with chickens?
Chicken, sire?
It is. It's like a storm of chickens. Although I do find it very, very intriguing that they actually had an audio line recorded for when you clicked on a chicken. I love it when games have little details like that. It makes me happy. What can I do with my lumberjack camp? Let's make these more effective. I'm going to upgrade a lumberjack camp to tier 2, and then hopefully that'll help out with wood income. We need to get a treasury built so that we can start bringing in money. Until we're bringing in money, things are going to get a little hectic around here. I also need another well, like right there. Oh, I already put in a well. Okay, never mind. Cancel that well. There's a well down the street. I didn't realize there was a well right there, so that'll do perfectly fine.
We need to build a treasury, sire.
Do we have enough stone for said treasury? Like, you're advising me to make the treasury, but I'm not convinced of our financial freedom just yet. Alright, so we've got low taxes now. We'll leave that right there, and hopefully that does okay. I need 750 bucks in order to do appeasement, which lowers the social effect of taxes. But on this front, I can kind of get it, dude, because April is like that 1 month out of the year where you think you have money, but you actually don't. And then the government just comes in and takes it all. So I totally understand why the peasantry is upset. I'm upset too when tax season comes around, but at the end of the day, there's a bunch of guys with sharpened pieces of metal coming for us, and collecting taxes is going to be really important for the communal well-being, and so we've kind of got to do it. I don't want to do you like this. I have to do you like this. I'm in the process of upgrading buildings right now. I literally just clicked on upgrading a building. I need a few more citizens, though. If we don't have more citizens, I'm not going to be able to recruit anybody to come, like, defend the city. We're not under attack yet, but I assure you, the AI is over here, and they are building at a very rapid rate. And so we kind of need to get ourselves settled on in and come up with some kind of policies. So let's get another... Oh, my castle is burning down. Fantastic. If there's one thing I know about rocks, it's that they love to catch on fire. But little guys will go to the well, and they will throw water on the castle until it gets better. So let's get a few more villagers in there. That's going to raise our tax base. And then once our tax base is cruising, we need another farm because we need to produce multiple types of food. Otherwise, their morale is going to constantly shift around, and you get bonuses for high morale, and you get malices for low morale. And so we've got 19 citizens right now. Okay, yeah, get me some more stone gatherers right there. And I will also take a secondary farm right there. That would be really fantastic. Wood seems to be coming in at an okay rate. The trees regrow pretty rapidly, so I'm not panicky about it yet. But okay, I will think about building you a granary because you so politely asked about. Oh, another message. Good. I'm sure I'm about to be taunted. Pretty solid chance you're going to be sent off to war because I'm being taunted by the literal spirit of nature. She's over there just taunting me. Talking trash. I didn't know that recruiting militia was going to have negative effects. All right, how much is it to upgrade this wall right here? 250? We can do that. Let's just get an upgraded wall. We'll put the militia on the wall, and then we'll start trying to put together actual, like, professional armies to defend us out front. But we are going to need some arrow cover, a little bit of ye oldie medieval gunfire to make this work. I'm going to make this produce apples. I'm going to lock it in and tell it to specialize in apples as well because I need this morale to come back. How many of you guys can go up on this tower? 2 batches? All right, 2 batches of you guys up on the tower. It looks a little crowded and possibly a little smelly, but I'm sure you guys will figure it out and it will be okay. Close that menu real quick because I know you guys at home watching this don't want that all up in your eye line right now. And let's get ourselves another house over here for further population.
My lord, our castle is flourishing.
Do we have like a well nearby over there?
Perhaps it is time to start recruiting units and preparing our defenses, sire.
I mean, we threw 1 bucket of water on it. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. There's another bucket coming right here, but I think this is a sign that I should probably place a well. Oh, I can't put a well right there. We go. Put a well right there. I think the fire is getting worse, dude. My apples were flammable, just like everything else around here. What kind of weird terrorist apples are we growing out on this side? Can we use them as weapons? I have questions. With the waypoint, have them come over to here. And it looks like I can afford 2 batches of soldiers.
You could consider raising taxes in the treasury, sire.
That'll work. I mean, we've got ourselves some little armies out here that are ready to rock, little batches of swordsmen. So hopefully that'll be okay. Can we attack the chickens? I can't attack the chickens. I thought maybe I could kill them and I could get access to better stuff. Citizen morale is boosted by recent victories on the battlefield. They want their rations to be upgraded. Didn't I put down a granary somewhere? How bad is it gonna be if I raise this on up? We're like capped out right now.
Large rations? This will surely boost citizens' morale, sire.
Okay. We'll see if the number goes down over the next little bit, but we're feeding everybody extra food so that we can raise armies and get more stuff more effectively. Upgrade both these houses because I need my population cap to go up. We have a well over there, so that should be fine.
Causing our soldiers to be stronger.
We've got 250 gold, so let's spit out another batch of soldiers as soon as we've got the population to do it. I think we're going to need a lot of soldiers to make this thing happen, so I wish that the wall went all the way across the... I don't know how you would do that with regards to perspective, though. That'd be kind of hard to do, I guess. But I do wish that the wall extended all the way out. I guess it's kind of like a Scout's Honor type wall. We should have enough to get at least another... With 3 minutes left, we should be able to get, I think, 3 batches of soldiers out with where we started out. Looks like food is dwindling ever so slightly. This is now specialized in apples. If I upgrade it again, we'll probably just get more apple output, would be my guess. What does it cost me to upgrade the castle? Ooh, we can get battle planning and stuff. Safety. They feel safer with this castle around. All right, do that. Having more morale sounds like a really good thing to have. So, like, I'm on board with the morale idea. Did it change my castle at all? I didn't see the castle graphic change. Yeah, more taxes would be good. I guess I've got the resources to do it. Go ahead and throw that on in there. We've got enough money for another battalion, too. So give me another battalion on this side. Just somebody to reinforce the defense in case things go sideways. And I think more housing upgrades are probably going to be in the cards, too. But housing upgrades are pretty expensive where they're sitting right now. Is there anything I have not built yet that I would like to build? Archery range costs 250 bucks. There's troll caves and siege workshops too. But actually it looks like we have just about everything, so I think we're pretty safe right now to just start dumping our resources into upgrading places and locations. 750 bucks means that I can raise taxes even higher. Oh, dude. Oh, they put it out instantly. Nice. See, that's Johnny on the spot right there. That's why I like you, bro. That's you, Trent. You were the hero that the city needed in that moment. I'm proud of you. You did a fantastic job. If we are losing food, we're losing it very, very slowly, so I think we should be all right. Upgrade that house again just to get the population up. They can stay warm inside. Their family morale will go up. Oh, we can make accommodations for 3 more people inside these houses, too. Okay. What's a tier 3 house look like? I don't know if I want to put these guys out in front of the wall. I guess I can. How far can you guys shoot?
Soon our citizens will go hungry,
I don't think that they will, dude. It seems like it's in an okay position right now, all things considered.
You said in the granary. Perhaps you should lower rations or increase food production, sire.
I'll just increase food production. I feel good about that. Yeah, just get the farm upgraded a little bit. We'll make the farm a little bit nicer, and then we'll specialize it in wheat. That way we're bringing in way more wheat. Well, at least they gave me some kind of prompt to let me know where food was at. I could probably get another batch of soldiers out if I wanted to do so, but...
do not have enough gold to
My
recruit this
army
unit, sire.
is ready. The earth's roots twist and writhe, Chevalier Insensé, ready to pull you into the depths. Launch the attack!
You go ahead and do that. You launch that attack.
Prepare your defenses.
Oh, they have a lot of guys. That's sort of problematic.
Reports of the incoming invasion.
I think we're about equal right now in terms of like what we have available, because we have 5 batches of swordsmen. They've got 1 more unit than we do. This may not go very well. This may be an unfortunate turn of events for us, and I don't think I'm going to have enough money to put together another batch of soldiers before they get here. So let's pull them back real fast. Let me see if I can get them to aggro the tower first. And then once they aggro the tower first, we'll send in the army in kind of like a sally out sweeping motion to get them. All right, what are they trying to do right now? Oh, they're doing like a little hype mode thing. Okay, they're trying to go all beast mode on us right now. That may have actually cost them though, because in that time it allowed me to produce another army. Okay, arrows are being fired. Little guys are taking damage. Send them in to kill the militia. Okay, militia's down. It looks like they lost one of their units right there. However, we are taking a little bit of attrition in the scuffle. Everybody move forward. Keep fighting. I need everybody engaged in this war. Okay, everybody forward. Go kill the archers. Well, I mean, we ended with 3 units. That's not too bad. Could be better, could be worse.
One fallen leaf from my branches means nothing. I have a whole forest of creatures ready to devour you, Chevalier Insensé. You have only glimpsed the edges of Eden Cosmica's fury. Soon, you will know the wrath of every beast I command.
That's all well and good, but you just gave me the means to upgrade all my taxes. If I take these guys out, can I, like, disband them to get my... Oh, can I? I can demolish these? Okay. I'm gonna disband these militia units now that I have archers available, because I can actually just have real professional soldiers now, and we're producing enough money that I think it'll be okay. I've got to keep an eye on my morale, but with the bonus that we got from winning that battle, I think we should be all right. Like, I think we should be in good shape. I don't know what new units I get for upgrading this thing. Additional upgrades for faster recruiting of units and raises structure hit points. I was hoping I'd get some new types of units, but let's put the professional archers on the wall first. And we'll get that filled out, and then I'll just try to get like a strong core of an army over here that can support us. So we got you guys right there. Maybe I'll even attach a couple to... Maybe I'll attach a couple archers to this regiment right here. You guys need to get in alignment. There we go.
Is fantastic, causing our soldiers to be gloriously effective and our citizens to be mighty productive, sire.
Okay, I'm gonna raise taxes even more then. I'm going full Prince John on these kids. We're taking it all. Although, honestly, Prince John gets a bad racket from Robin Hood because, like, King Richard the Lionheart was kind of a terrible human being when it came to taxation as well. That's one of those babies that gets thrown out with the historical bathwater, is that, like, Richard the Lionheart was no angel either. He was described as a terrible father, a terrible husband, and a cruel and something rather man, and a bunch of, like, he was generally only focused on war, and he taxed his home country very, very, very aggressively to make sure that he could keep crusading. Let's refill the ranks of the army real fast. I don't want to mess with the economy at all if I don't have to. Let's take this back down to normal taxes, and we'll see what the effect is on the overall morale. But I need to get some money together. It's going to be $750 for me to get the thing over here that makes it so that it costs less morale for me to raise taxes. Like, I don't know if it's like a propaganda program being like, your money is better with me than it is with you, or like how that works. But I do think that it needs to be investigated and it needs to be figured out because it's going to make our lives a lot better. going to upgrade this house over on this side. What can we do with the granary over here? So we can keep food fresh for longer. We can also get military rations, and squads can heal up just from eating food. Okay. Let's get some more beds inside this house, and then we'll also upgrade it. But I don't know how that's going to affect my overall food supply. Like, my overall food supply may start to dwindle here because I'm bringing in a lot of new people to join up with my society. What does it cost me to upgrade the castle? 2,000 stone. So I need more stone storage. So we need to take, like, the stone quarry over here and upgrade it. Nah, they'll be fine. They'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Our farms are not able to keep up with the high rations you set in the granary. Perhaps you should lower rations or increase food production, sire.
I'll increase food production. We've got the extra materials laying around to make it happen, so I think it'll be all right. If I go up to tier 2 right here...
Our food stocks are rising, sire.
Good. Yes, let's keep them rising. That's what I want them to be. I want them to be rising like crazy. Give me 2 more units, and we'll add those on in. I'm going to try to have like 2 full stacks and then archers behind them so that I just have like crazy army power over here. As far as the military is concerned, we need 250 bucks for siege engines. I need 2,000 stone for a troll cave. And I really like the idea of having my own pet troll. Like, if we can convert this place into the Mines of Moria, I'm down with it. You can't upgrade wells. The farm can be upgraded, though. And that'll give us meat production? Interesting. First, we need more military. I know that dictators have been saying this since the dawn of time, that we don't need a better economy, we need more military. But in this case, I don't know what the enemy is going to send at me, so I believe that we should have a much larger military. There we go, that looks pretty good to me. If I can get one more batch of soldiers, that'd be nice, but I'm kind of going hard on my population right now. Let's get that done. Morale's looking okay. We probably need a well out by that farm. It's probably going to burn down before too long. Yeah, just put that up there. How much space do I have left over on this side to build stuff? It actually looks like I've got a decent amount of space over on that side, so we may be okay. But with all the stuff I have on hand, I want to upgrade the castle. So let's upgrade the castle to its next tier and kind of see how that benefits us. Stone walls become more resilient to damage. It is honorable to fight for the kingdom. All soldiers will gain veterancy twice as quickly. Oh, nice, dude. I didn't even realize that there was veterancy on in here. So it might be worth it. All night squads start at level 1. Ah, dude. Do they have like a little XP meter or anything around? I don't know. I can't tell. Give me another batch of oh, we don't have any population left. Let me get a house or 2. We'll see what that does to food. But I'd like to upgrade this guy to level 3 so that I can turn it into a meat farm. That way, I don't know, dude. It's been really, really excited about the food pyramid. It keeps saying that I need to have like a well-balanced diet for my little guys, and so... Oh.
Ah, life blooms and withers at my command. Prepare to be devoured, chevalier insensé, so your death can give life to nature's cruel art.
How big is your army this time?
A siege is underway. You have to prepare your defenses, sire.
I think we should be alright. That actually doesn't look that bad. And then I just learned from the enemy that you can put a tower in front of a tower. So I'm also going to do that. You guys come out here to the front and get ready to sortie with the enemy. Literally in this case, I guess. But you'd have to add a W and like some other words on in. But we've got a tower over here, which is really nice. That should be super helpful. Where's our morale at? Our morale's at half. All right, so let's walk back the treasury real quick to low taxes. We have 750 bucks, so I'm going to get rid of the tax malice. That way I can have my taxes adjusted to where I want to adjust them to, because I don't think 250 per minute is going to quite be enough. What's it going to cost to take that up to tier 2? 1,000 stone. Take it up to tier 2. We might as well right now. And then maybe put these archers over here. If they can get that up quickly enough anyways. We are officially battling. However, it kind of looks like we're losing right now. Probably due to the fact that we're getting feathered really, really aggressively by the enemy's archers. Es posible. Might be happening. That front rank right there really took a scuffing. I would like to hear a few more sound effects in battle as well, just to drive home the point that we're like killing and death and shooting and all of that fun stuff. These guys should be like catastrophically weak to melee, so I think they'll go down quickly. Yeah, it looks all right to me. All right, pull everybody back to the walls over here. We are now flush with morale, so I think I'm in really good shape to permanently go up to medium taxes. So that should be cool. The next upgrade is better bookkeeping, attack collection, reduces corruption, and non-compliance, which will increase tax yield. Okay, but I need $1,000 for that. It's gonna get pricey before it's over. These guys are all meat farming up here, which is great. That should make our morale really, really awesome. So I might be able to get away with high taxes.
I'm sure the citizens are
Just for a little bit to make sure we've got things going. Is there any way to replenish these little guys? So makes the squad one back to their support structure, replenishes the squad.
Citizen morale is fantastic, causing our soldiers to be gloriously effective and our citizens to be mighty productive, sire.
This is a little micromanagey. I kind of wish that we had a building like I kind of wish after the wave they would just go back to the barracks and like replenish themselves automatically.
And improving their productivity, sire.
Wow, we've got taxes like maxed out right now, and we're still printing money around the clock. Let's get a troll cave. We got to get a troll hole over here. So with my official troll hole constructed, it's going to take 6 citizens to get a troll with a club. It destroys everything it can hit with its club. And it looks like we've also got a troll that throws rocks inside of there, so that's sick as hell. Let's get a troll. I want a troll. And it looks like our victory bonus is wearing off, so we'll go back to normal taxes real quick. I don't want to go too nutty with the extortion of the peasantry. I do have houses I can upgrade over here, so I'll probably throw a tier 1 on both of these. Another spontaneous burn happening on this side, but it looks like they got on top of it pretty quickly. I'm just going to throw resources at upgrading things to higher tiers that I just have not upgraded yet. What level are you at? So we can get better pickaxes. Oh, those just cost like a ton of mun. Oh, dude, we get gold panning over here, so sometimes we'll get gold along with the rocks that they drop off. That would be very much appreciated, and I would love to have that. That actually sounds like the kind of bonus that I can get excited about. All right, where's my troll at? I want to. Oh, dude, look how big and awesome he is, dude. Nice. He even brought his little elbow pads in case he wants to go skateboarding after we get done with murder. I think I'm gonna need like 2 more crops of soldiers just to fill in those ranks right there. And I'd love to get some more archers too, actually. I'm feeling pretty stoked about more archers. What's the siege camp gonna cost me? I can do a siege camp right now. We might as well just do it right now then before I forget. On the plus side, it doesn't look like we have any attacks coming in anytime soon, so I think the enemy may have just kind of like let off and done their own thing. I'm a little bit worried about following up and like attacking super hard, but I also don't want them to steamroll and kind of get way more resources than they should have. So it may be a good idea to like sally out and start busting up their stuff. We do have siege engines up here now, which I can click and drag down this way. It looks like we can just make a catapult. I'll throw one of those into the overall batch. Maybe it'll help out with the fight. Has anything not been fully upgraded? Let's fully upgrade some houses over here. I should have enough stone to get it all done. And then we'll start buying like the little upgrades, like adding more beds to some of the houses too to make things better. Oh, there's our 7 minutes till attack. Okay, well, we've got some money saved up, so if the catapult comes down the hill, I'm cool with kind of like sending these guys out and just sort of like seeing what happens. One problem does arise from having overlapping units inside of towers and things like that. it's very difficult to select units that are behind the tower. So it's possible that maybe like an army would have like a little tab that sticks up when they're behind something that's obfuscating view. That's one thing I've ran into a couple times now that's like a little bit annoying to get around. But
Our citizens' morale is incredibly high.
while I have units, let's go wipe out one of their towers. Like, why should they be the ones to always be on offense? Dude, I want to be on offense. It's my turn. That's what the schedule roster says. Mom says it's my turn to be on offense. Yeah, so just, like, attack that tower right there.
Food variety.
Are they attacking it? I can't tell if they're attacking it or not. Maybe you actually have to have siege equipment in order to make the tower go down. That looks like it's doing it. However, my guys are tanking an awful lot of crossbow bolts to the face in order to make this happen. Maybe fall back. Maybe we put like Trevor on this. Trevor's my troll homie. Let's put him on it and see how he does. Oh, it looks like he can smack it too. Good. Glad to see that. You guys fall back. I can always make more trolls and stuff. It's not that big of a deal. You keep firing as well, and we'll just see what kind of mayhem we can cause out here. You guys did a really good job. I'm proud of you. Well done. We put the enemy on notice here today. I'm proud of what we've accomplished. But this right here is called Realms of Madness. I dig it. It needs more stuff, but I think this is a really nice preview as to what the game is trying to be. Hopefully they make full use of like maps having little gimmicks and kind of like twists and turns in the mechanics and stuff like that as it gets further on into development. But for right now, I like what I'm seeing. It's not too much different from Open the Gates, but I liked Open the Gates, and I wanted more Open the Gates, so the fact that I got more Open the Gates in this form with a much more pleasant art style, and you can definitely tell the developers like learned stuff from the last time he put out a game, because this right here feels like a much more polished commercial product, even in demo form. So I'm happy to see it. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we are fooling around with a little bit of Realms of Madness. Tomorrow, we will be likely playing around with something else. I appreciate y'all stopping here, and I will see you all next time. Bye, folks.